friends who live in my phone. I'm Vicky, this is Cat Mum Craft, that head is Tyler, and today I am dying to adventure. So, today I have 100 grams in 20 gram skeins of superwash merino. And I'm gathering a towel. Sorry. Because today my Dyeing Made Easy bag arrived, box thing arrived yesterday, and I was not in a position to play with it, so I was, stay. All right, Tyler, move. Oh, don't move, fine, stay there. So my yarn has been scoured and soaked. It says it needs to be damp-ish. So, oh dear. Just pull the water out. And give it many squeezes. Oh, that one's trying to escape. And then I'll squish it in a towel as well. And then we'll get down to business. Now, shortly I may have to disappear to open the door because the Virgin Teleman's coming to mend the telly box. So we could be a little bit interrupted. But before that happens, hopefully I can prepare my yarn and my dyeing solution. I'm not sure whether that was me or the thing or next door, so just bear with. Well, it was in fact next door. Right, so I've given my yarns a good squish. And what I'm going to do now, because do you remember the impromptu dyeing? I'm going to do exactly the same. Get these nicely twisted and hanked. And when I say I'm doing exactly the same, I'm actually not, but I'm doing the twisted doodad, the twisted skein dyeing, because I really enjoyed that. It was fun. Bottom. Sorry, chaps. It also says I need a microwave proof dish, which I've got here. I've already prepared half of my dyeing solution, just like little pots. Oh, the superwash merino is lovely, but it's molting like one. So all I'm doing here, and I don't know if you can see, is I'm just twizzling up my yarns a wee bit so that I get some intentional white patches, just loosely, but so that I get, because I can sort of neaten and tidy up. Twistificate it a bit more, which I'll probably end up doing, which I'm definitely ending up doing. Sorry, I've completely lost my thread there. yeah, this is going to be a bit patchy because I'm doing it while I can in bits and bobs. Of course it's going to be patchy, I've already said. Oh, do you know what? Yes, basically. Now I'm going to do I've got 5 little mini skeins. 5 different colourways. They're all going to be different. Using 4 colours. Now one of the colour combos I've done before. So that's actually nothing new. It's the purple and blue, so I'm not going to be doing that one. What I'm going to be doing, because I got pink and orange in my box yesterday, so I'm going to be doing pink and orange, orange and purple, orange and blue, pink and purple, and pink and blue. And each colour is going to be put half and half with some tiny spoons, which are dead cute, and words. Words are good. I've got to get around the cat. Pipettes, that's the word I'm looking for. So, it says I need to add 2 tiny spoons to each pot and give it a stir. So look at how tiny that is. It's adorable, quite genuinely. 1 tiny spoon. Bless you. 2 tiny spoons of the turquoise, and giving it a stir. And either my little thing's cracked or I've had a spillage. I think I've had a spillage, it's alright. Now I have got a tissue for cleaning up in between, and a tea towel should the need arise. But I'm going to get all my things finished while I can still focus on it. I'm going to end up absolutely covered because I've not put my gloves on. Do I care? No. I am, however, going to get my tea towel and mop up a bit. Because whilst I don't care particularly about me ending up covered, I don't want my kitchen ending up completely covered. There we go, that will do. Right, next, purple. Where's my tiny spoon? There it is. 1 tiny spoon. 2 tiny spoons. And I'll wipe down. Right. Next. Oh, I can't. I've fastened the lid on. Oh, there we go. There's my Virgin Media Man. So I'll stop you a bit and come back shortly. Right. So that's the telly box up and running. At some point, one of the pipettes has fallen off the side and I can't see it. But I've got 2, so I'm not hugely concerned. I'll just get a glass of water put aside to clean the pipettes out. You'll be pleased to know my telly's now working adequately. Where on earth has it gone? I am baffled. Baffled. So, back to the tiny scoopings. One tiny scoop. Wow. 2 tiny scoops. How well you can see that. Oh, not very at all. Look at how bright that is. Oh, and I've splattered dye everywhere. Good stuff. Give me tiny scoop another wipe. You still there? Yes, you are. Right, let's see if I can actually finally get this one open. Oh, this is proving to be a tough cookie. No, that didn't help. Oh, I'll deal with that later. Right. So, what does it then say? Yep. Right, so we'll get one of the pinks done. Whoop. You can't see, but I'll take you off and show you in a minute. But what I'm basically doing is just squirting onto the yarn to get it quite widely covered, as much as I can. And then I'll flip it over and have a go at the other side, but I'm squirting sort of underneath as well, so that any that's on the bottom is going to get juice. This is fun. I like doing it this way. I like playing. Right, where's my water? No, Baba. Not for kittens. Well, that's me covered in it now. Oh, I will need to put my glove on in a minute. Right, so blue. You'll see this colourway, or not maybe this exact one, again very soon. Because I'm having an experiment soon. That will be bright pink and bright blue. But a different method again. Come on, get down there. I don't mind if it's a bit patchy in places, because that's the whole reason of how I've twisted the yarn up. But I don't want like an entire half banjaxed. Oh, I can use my grabbers to flip it round, can't I? Oh, actually, that pink's taken really well. So what's happened with, and the blue's taken really quite well. Okay, so what does that say? Gently massage the dye into the fibres. Okay. That's the wrong glove. That's an inside out glove. That's why it was the wrong one. Give it a bit of a squish. Oh, I don't want it all over everywhere. Right. So, 1.5 minutes, give it a podge. 1.5 minutes. Okay. So in the meantime, I'll try and get that one undone for the orange. And see if I can't locate the other pipette. Yeah. It's because I've got the white, the Ujima squash crust on it. And I can't blinking well do it. That is a pain in the bum. Because I need the orange for everything, so I can't rinse and wash out. Unless I can. Unless I rinse and wash out the blue. Once I've done the blue. Yeah, I'll do that. Oh, but then I still need to... No, I'm going to have to try and keep getting into this. Time to give it a secondary podge. I should have asked the telebox bloke really, shouldn't I, if I could break into it for me. I am going to end up hurting myself. See if it makes a difference with my rubber glubbies on. Where's my other rubber glubby? Oh, over there. I realise at this point you can't see what I'm doing, and I could just be talking complete and utter garbage, which basically I am. But you know, needs must and all that. Right, hopefully with a rubber glove. Or both rubber gloves. We might be able to get a bit of traction. Maybe. Come on, you pig. Yaha! The power of rubber glove compels you. Oh, God, that made my hands really sore. Right, orange, where have you gone? Oh, that's a gorgeous colour as well. It's like liquid marmalade. Yeah, look. Next one. Oh. Right, so that. Oh, bomb. Bright pink, bright blue. Let's clear up after ourselves. Here's the bowler wipe, and then on to number 2. So, we've done blue and pink. Now we will do blue and orange. This is going to be gorgeous. The blue and orange are complementary colours as well. I meant to do an opening with you, but I'd forget my head if it weren't attached sometimes. Bless you, Isla. This is the first of 2 videos I'm making today. The second of which is coming out on Tuesday. And as I say, I can't remember when this one's meant to be coming out, because it's all downstairs on my list. Upstairs on, oh Lord. It's on my list, which is on the other floor from the floor I'm on, basically. And then I've got to make my pinks and my orange last a bit longer than my purple and my blue. I was originally going to do it half and half, just one colour each, and then have the final skein like all of the colours. But then my brain got to thinking last night, as my brain has an annoying tendency of doing, and I decided I wanted to do it this way. I wonder what colour this will come out on the edges. So, after this I'll have blue and orange done. Once again, I'm just picking it up and dipping it, and then after rinsing we'll untwizzle it, or while we're rinsing, and see what the deal is. See if I've got any white left over, because if not, I'm just going to have some half and half mini skeins. Which is no bad thing, because I can still play with it. Right, that's that. You can go and be washed. And you can go in the microwave. Now get down, Isla. Good girl. Hello, you're still there, marvellous. dumping everything I need to wash in the washing bit. I've got 3 skeins left to do and 2 colourways. Happy days. I don't need that. So at the moment I'm storing my dyes in one box and me Smart Enough equipment in another box. And please excuse me, I've got a terrible cold, as I've probably already said, and I've just blown my nose on the tea towel that I was using to wipe up. So we're doing quite well, guys. This is one of the quicker ones. Although, obviously, you didn't see all the preparation that went into it. There we go, give it a podge. Podge, 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 podge. And another minute and a half. I love these little wooden snappers. I know, I'm crackers. Alright, I don't think I need you anymore. Oh! Well, that made an interesting popping sound. I think before I do my Try It Tuesday video, I'm going to have a snooze because I had like 3 hours sleep last night. Not good. So this morning I'm diligently caffeinating until I can get back to sleep. I'm still waiting for a message about picking my car up. Although obviously, hopefully by the time this video comes out, I'll have my car back. If you can't hear me, by the way, at this point, when I'm like a little bit away from the phone, I'm just babbling, so please excuse me. Should be nearly done. Oh, hello, Lily. Get down, baby. Ooh, oh dear, looks like I've got some burnt bits or some mixed uppy bits. Not to worry. Give it another wipe. And get the next one, which will be pink and orange. Why not? Oh Lord, I'm splattering everywhere. Never mind. I am really tired, guys. I love how this pink's taken, and pink's not one of my usual colours. It looks like somebody's liquidised a pink highlighter, and I love that. So my experiment, I can't remember whether I've mentioned this before or not, is going to be, when everything arrives, the last one in the Dying to Experiment series, apart from like a roundup, and I'm going to be using hair dye. Just to see what happens. Because, you know, I've done all the traditional experimenting. I've used Dylon on cotton, I've used Kool-Aid, which didn't work very well if you remember. I've done a tie-dye experiment. Just give you a bit more. And a squirt out into clean. Oi, get off. And let's get some of our liquid marmalade on. And then they've both only got to survive another one more each. And I think I'm pushing it with these pink and orange. So now I'm squirting a bit more haphazardly. Oh, I think I'll still have enough, even if it is yeeting itself around a bit. As I say, I don't mind white bits because that's why I've done twizzling them. So that's another one that can go in the microwave. We're zooming through it, aren't we, guys? Do you know what? I'm going to pop you on pause until it's time to rinse now, because this is probably getting quite boring for you. Right, so everything's had its initial rinse. So this is how the purple and orange turned out. Obviously I'll show you better once I've rinsed them properly. Blue and pink. So I've got some nice colour mixing, some nice white patches, some nice clear lines. I like the effect better where I've been more sparing with the dye. Didn't have much bleeding in the initial rinse, which is good. And no bleeding at all on a soapy wash. Which obviously I then need to get rid of. Please excuse the fact that my pot's doing. I'll do them later when I'm not feeling quite so plaguey. I will, however, just shift that. Oh, damn it. Some genius. Lift it off for water. Splendid. Great. Ah! The missing pipette had fallen into the sink. Well, that solves that mystery, eh? So yeah, I realise at the moment it's sitting there on the side looking a bit dishevelled. But we'll give it a proper rinse and I'll get them hung up to dry. And try not to drown everyone, because you know, that's not good. And I'll wash everything properly later on as well. But no, overall, I'm really chuffed with how they've turned out. And lesson learned, if I want a splotchificated appearance, I need to be a bit more sparing with the dye, which is fine. I can note that in my journal, and it's a lesson learned, isn't it? Oh, that water's gold. Tell you what, I'll rinse them on warm, or at least not freezing. And in other news, my car's ready to pick up, but I'm feeling horrendous. Wait, wrong way. I'm feeling horrendous, so I'm going to have a bit of a snooze and then go and pick it up. Because I'm also waiting for my mate to get back to me about the sewing machine. Not the sewing machine, spinning wheel. Do you know what? I've miscalled that about 6 times now. I've tried calling it a steering wheel and a sewing machine. But no, we've got no bleeding, so I've at least managed to get my ratios right. Pardon? Mr. Tiger just wished to register an opinion on the events of the day. And last but not least, right, I'll get them hung up and show you them all hanging up, and then I'll be back later on to do some more messy play, as I'm calling it. Yes, so there they are. I'm quite happy with them. Try and get a bit closer, that was my finger. Got quite high saturation, maybe I don't mean saturation, there. I've got some lovely tonally bits going on. And there's two skeins here, pink and blue and pink and purple. And then the orange and purple, and that is more the effect I was going for. So, I've been dying to experiment, adventure even, wrong thing. I have adventured. I'm generally very happy with the results, and I'm going to take a photo, put it on the Facebook group, and I'll leave you to your day. So, look after yourselves, because if you don't look after yourself, you can't look after anybody else. And in the immortal words of Bill and Ted, be excellent to one another. Bye.